So hello, it's me again. I know you're thrilled to see me because I know I'm like the best Forza player ever. But the concept for this video is just I'm going to be taking random cars and I'm gonna be tuning them, or at least the concept behind the series is I'll take random cars and I'll tune them up randomly, and hopefully they do good. I already have a bunch of cars, so I probably won't do any like you probably won't see any new cars built like other cars that you'll see are cars I already have built. I got this idea from back when I played Asphalt 8. I did this series called Crapbox Tunes where I would take random cars, bring them to random ranks, and hopefully they did good. I'd bring them to, the proper rank brackets and hope they would do good. Some of them did okay, some of them didn't do okay, some of them did actually pretty well. But yeah, that's the premise behind this. I'm just doing that, but in Forza, considering in Forza there's so much more tuning capability you can do. There's like even not only is there different ways to get to the same PI rating with different upgrades, but then there's a bunch of different tuning with that. That's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to bring that series over here. And one thing before we start the race, here is the share code 163403349. This might actually take a while, considering back when I tried to do this earlier, nobody was playing dirt racing except for one other person. But I really hope that isn't the case, because I do want to get some more races with this car in. Because I remember last night, me and my friends, we were planning on doing some SUVs, racing in some SUVs, which let me know if you want to see that. I'll ask them if they want to do that. But yeah, we were taking SUVs and we were taking them on road racing, and oh, this is the wrong thing. I'm tweaking. My bad. But yeah, we were taking them on road racing, and at least mine didn't do too bad. So if you want me to showcase that tune as well, I can do that. Oh, that was actually kind of quick. But yeah, that's about it. If you want to see any other fun ideas, just let me know. I'll see if any of my friends want to do them. Is it in a scramble as the next race? Hopefully there's yeah, just looking at the people who are here, it seems like there is going to be competition, which is good. That way I can show you how this car performs. Now, of course, this car isn't going to be meta by any terms, because if you know anything about the metas are, light cars with lots of horsepower in them. Which this thing isn't light. This thing's 200 kilos, or about 4,400 pounds, and a little over 1,200 horsepower. Yeah, it is still fairly light for an SUV though. I would say it has a lot of horsepower, it has a lot of torque, so maybe I'll do good. Okay, Charger Daytona. I'm pretty sure that's meta. Not meta. What am I saying? That's meta. Hopefully he's not that good of a driver. Anyways, what I'll do is I'll make sure to give my, view on the car throughout the races and how I feel about it. And yeah, I'll make sure to leave the races uncut too, so you can actually see these full races and you can know what's going on. I think I'll do sequential races as well, where it's just gonna be race, like the races I get are in order. What's the word I'm looking for? Chronological, I think it is. Chronological races, where the races you'll see are races that happen in order. And this first race, I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking too good. You see here, this Alfa Romeo, he's a lot lighter than I am. He can probably take the corners better than I can. especially considering how I messed up E60 M5. I'm sorry, but yeah, this car isn't really that hard to. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say it's the easiest thing in the world to drive. Oh my gosh, but it isn't the hardest thing to drive either, which is a good thing about it. As you can see here, I'm pretty much keeping up with, and I gotta slow down. I was gonna say I'm keeping up with the top too, but their cars are just so much lighter, and they also have brakes as well. And I also just don't know how to do dirt racing in this game. So hopefully I can make more dirt tunes where I learn how. But they're gonna pull away. You know, I will say this thing does a lot better on straighter tracks like Cherry Field Trail, Hakubu Trail, where I could actually put the power down. I mean, I could put the power down on this track as well, but this track is also, you know, has a lot of these corners, these sharp corners, which is no good for a car with stock brakes. At least I'm pretty sure this thing has stock brakes on it. So yeah. As you can see, this thing is not like this thing is not very agile. But for an SUV, let's say if we're talking like SUV wise, this is probably one of the best SUVs. I don't know if the Nissan Patrol is better though, because those things are stock lighter. But then you also can you even put an engine with this much power in them? I'm not too sure. But yeah. We got a third place. I'll take a third place. This thing so far has not driven too well on this track. Hopefully it drives at least somewhat well on the next one. Okay, this track at the beginning is pretty tricky, but it's also a straight track. Ooh, AE86 FE. I wonder how that would do, because that's meta for road racing, like for power builds in A-Class. That's the meta. So like, I think saw the sprint, and that's about it, really. I think highway circuit as well, actually. I really gotta learn how to do dirt racing. And I've missed the checkpoint. Okay. Well, let's see if I can catch up. These people back here are hagglers, so I know I can definitely catch up and pass them. So, dirt racing can be fun when you know how to do it, unlike me. I almost missed the checkpoint there. I'm not even sure if I'll catch up to these two. I'll catch up to this guy up ahead, but that Daytona at least knows what he's doing good enough. He's in the This guy, I don't know what happened. Oh, it's Alfa Romeo. Okay, I'll take a 4th place for this. Was this a fun car to drive? Absolutely. This was a fun race to do in this car. Unfortunately, I missed the checkpoint. Nothing I could do about that. As a be a better driver, but you know, I am who I am. I'm not gonna be a better driver. So alright, but yeah, I'll see you guys next race. I'm currently loading up to the first track. I don't have much to say about this really, because I'm tired and there's just nothing. There's just really nothing to say. The best thing I can hope for is to get some actual player interaction. Got a handful of players from last championship here. Hopefully I can drive good so I can get, you know, at least a good time. And I did not. I don't know what it is, but I just keep missing checkpoints on this. Man, that E60 is gone. Oh, I'm no longer in last? Okay. I'll take it. Of course, this thing being an SUV, it isn't going to handle that good. But, you know, it is what it is. This thing actually does have the power to keep it going on the straights. Oh my gosh, I hate this track so much. This is actually super stupid. The way off-road tires work is really stupid. Of course, they're better off-road, but they grip too much off-road. Get what I'm trying to say? Because that's what it feels like. Yeah, me and this guy are like 20 seconds behind. First place. First place is just moving. Like, the gap between us and third place is a gap between that third and our first place. I did not mean to tap him. Getting some rough player interaction here. Like, do you see how this thing just does not slide at all? Oh, I think it's because it's snow. That is a really stupid corner. I wonder if I can pass him. I don't think I can. Can I? Come on. No, I can't. Worth a shot, though. Can't believe I missed the checkpoint on 2 laps, bro. Yeah, that E60 is just crazy. A 1 minute time. I wish I was him, hitting 1 minute in this. But I think pulling the handbrake for that corner is the line, because that corner is so stupid and it's so terrible. And it's just like, it's not even worth it. But Hopefully I can do good this time. I don't know what is up, but I need to lock in with my racing. It's probably because I'm like tired as hell. But my racing is just off. Also, yeah, that circuit at the top of the mountain is a bit goofy, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, you're gonna have to trust me. I was getting top 3. I was easily getting top 3s in this earlier. The first race I brought this tune to, I got 3rd place. You just have to believe me on that. Because my driving right now is atrocious. I love how this guy can just yank the handbrake whenever he feels like it. Nice slow down mechanism. Nice penalty mechanism for that. Also, how is he just not getting slowdowns for that? Is he not murdering other people on the track? The E60 M5 is crazy. Then again, I'm pretty sure it is just meta for this anyways. Can I get not even a win? I'm just hoping for a top 3, bro. This is actually silly. Alpha guys all over the place. So is a guy in the oval. Yeah, man, this thing is so goofy. Yeah, I just love how the props respawn every single, like literally every single lap. So it's like, that's so stupid. I feel bad for him. Okay, oh, well, here's the podium. As you see, this thing does actually fairly well. Multiplayer. When you drive it properly. This thing is a force to be reckoned with here. Finally, I got a podium. This is actually kind of crazy. Took me way too long to get another podium, bro. Sitting here missing checkpoints and everything. That's the thing about it, though. Like, if I miss one checkpoint, I'm missing the next few checkpoints. It don't matter how hard I try not to. I just end up doing so. Getting beat by it M5. But that's just how Forza modes work. It don't matter. This is a fairly straight one. Maybe I'll do good. I don't know. But yeah, the meta in this game is never like reasonable. It's always take your Ferrari off-roading. It's not as Shelby as it is. I didn't even realize. Let's see if his thing is actually properly tuned to be meta though. Because if it isn't, that'd be funny. I have higher clearance, so. Oh my gosh, I put that 80-86. Luckily, he didn't get a penalty or anything like that. Oh, there's a whole nother shell we actually gotta worry about. So far, I'm keeping up with these guys. Except for the M5. And eventually the Shelby's going to pull away. At least I assume it is. Right, but what am I supposed to do for that there? Oh, these guys gotta slow down. The Oppo's giving him a run for his money here. So he tries to pit maneuver, but it fails. And I gotta slow down. Okay. Well, I'm out of the game. I'm in fourth though, so I'll take it. That M5 is so stupid, bro. I don't know what I'm supposed to do against it, but it just will not quit it. It just will not lose. I will get to probably doing another dirt build at some point. I just don't have any on my mind right now. I don't know how to do these dirt tunes, and they're a lot more specific than, not that they're more specific, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm too tired to speak. I don't know why I did this. I'm too tired for it. But, like, they're just not my prerogative of tune. They're not my section of tune. Alright, maybe this might be the last one. Well, all I have to do now is stay ahead for the tiny amount that I can, because as you can see here, these tunes are just outrageous. I would say that I have my car under better control than they do. But there goes my first place. Giving away to two of these stupid... I don't even know if some of these are power builds, because this thing is just heavy. And I couldn't get no weight reduction out of it, any more weight reduction out of it. Oh, well, he couldn't control his car. So now it's just us steering this race. Let's see if I could hold these two off, or at least this Opel off, for the next 2 laps. See, funny thing is, I actually have drip. No, I mean, yeah, grip, and these guys don't. Cause I started in D class, they don't. I didn't even notice that the Opel got caught up to me like that. I'm actually here trying to stay awake, so I honestly might just put it right here because, as you can see, this car isn't like crazy good, but it's all right. I'll say it's all right. It's an all right car. You're not gonna be beating anything else that matters, like the Shelby and whatever other meta there is for this, but you won't finish too far behind them either, which is nice. If you know how to drive this thing, you can stay ahead. But yeah, that's about it for this. Let me know if you want to see more or just something similar in general, and I'll see y'all next time. Hopefully, I don't know, but yeah, I will see y'all.